What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, No Credit. I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification icon for more videos and lives like these. That being said, let's get into it. I know y'all like the tracksuit. This is my boxing tracksuit. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Mitchell Allen Boxing. Y'all know what we get into. You know, we wear it for the amateur fights. I ain't been fighting recently. The last time I had a fight was probably up in Maryland. No, it was in Delaware. It was in Delaware, but my opponent pulled out, so I was real mad. Like, that stuff happens when it comes to amateur boxing. When you have a fight coming up and the fighter pulls out, it's very disappointing because, like, you gotta stop whatever you're doing that day to really, like, go up there. It depends how far it is, too, and the guy just pulls out last minute. Like, they supposed to let you know, like, a day ahead if they're not coming. But anyway, I wanted to speak on Floyd Mayweather and Ryan Garcia situation. Floyd Mayweather's been hanging out with Ryan Garcia a lot, and a lot of people don't like it. I don't know why. I mean, anybody can hang out. If they choose to hang out, that's on them. Why is that anybody else's business? Ryan Garcia, he can hang out with Floyd Mayweather all he wants. Floyd Mayweather, he can hang out with Ryan Garcia all he wants. The problem they have with that is the fact that Floyd Mayweather called Ryan Garcia one of the biggest draws in the sport of boxing. Currently, I don't agree because all his fights really not on pay-per-view, but I do believe he has the potential to be one of the biggest draws in the sport of boxing. Currently, his numbers and everything doesn't make sense because he's only had one fight. You can't be a big draw off of one fight. Look at Rolly. Rolly is saying he's a draw because he had a fight with Gervonta. He's turning down all these other fights saying he only wants big fights. Look at Isaac Pitbull Cruz doing the same thing. Like, why, bro? Just off of one fight, you gotta be consistent. Now, Ryan Garcia has the potential to do that because he has the following. Them other guys that I mentioned, the Rollies, the Pitbull Cruz, those guys, they don't have the following like a Ryan Garcia that can potentially translate to the boxing world. Who else did Mayweather name? Mayweather said, who else did Mayweather said was one of the biggest draws in the sport of boxing? I believe he said Canelo, Ryan, and Gervonta. Yeah, those are the three. You know, Mayweather's free to say what he wants to say. But if we really want to look at the numbers, the biggest draws in the sport right now are guys like, if we had to rank it, it would be guys like, I don't know if it's a tie. At first I thought Anthony Joshua was in a lane by itself. Then Joshua kept taking losses, and I haven't been hearing about his 80,000 fans at Wembley, whatever. But commercially, I'm thinking Canelo. Then I'll put Anthony Joshua there. Then we got to put another heavyweight there, probably Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury has gained popularity. After Tyson Fury, we'll probably put I want to say Deontay Wilder, but I'm a little hesitant. Maybe then the Gervonta Davis of the world, then the Crawfords and the Spence of the world. Because let's face it, these new boxers have elevated their game, you know. Maybe Spence could be a bigger draw than You know, he's been consistent. Maybe Spencer and Crawford could be a bigger draw than some of these other guys I named. But anyway, those are around those order financially. You know, if we start counting these guys' pockets, who's making the most money in the sport of boxing? But Floyd Mayweather also touched on the fact that he said, just because a guy becomes a world champion does not mean that guy is a star. You know, he has to build his name. He has to build his brand. He has to build his image in the sport of boxing to become a star. I agree with Floyd Mayweather. I mean, I don't know why people are getting mad at Floyd. The man is speaking facts. People got to build their names. I mean, what do you think? Just because you become a world champion, your talent is great and all of that, but imagine having the talent and know how to sell your fights. Nowadays, we got to realize these promoters don't know how to promote. They want the fighters to use their own social media to get their name out there, like the Ryan Garcias and the Gervonta Davis of the world. Unless you're fighters like Manny Pacquiao, Inoue, you're those rare fighters where you don't really have to promote yourself. Or I was going to say Vasily Lomachenko, but he's not a pay-per-view draw either. I think Bob Arum did a terrible job with Vasily Lomachenko. I think I spoke on this before. Imagine having a white fighter. Let's talk for real. Let's talk realistic here. Imagine having a white fighter that moves, that's real slick, moves. A lot of people are going to say move like a black fighter, but he moves like, I'm just going to say he moves like Vasily Lomachenko, okay? I don't want to say he moves like a black fighter. I'll say he moves how he moves in a way we never seen a lot of white fighters move, right? So we see that from a guy in Vasily Lomachenko, and Bobby Arum is not able to capitalize on that. All of Vasily Lomachenko fights should have been pay-per-view. You know, the reason why Bobby Arum refused to put the guy on pay-per-view is because he doesn't want to pay these dudes big money. You know, Bobby Arum is robbing those fighters over there at top rank. Literally, Bobby Arum is the Don King of boxing right now. And when the fighter wakes up to what's going on and they leave Bobby Arum, or they're getting ready to leave Bobby Arum, he talks down on them. We learned that with Floyd Mayweather. He talked down on Floyd. Floyd left him, and look at what Floyd's doing. Look what Floyd's done. He did it with Oscar De La Hoya. He did it with Mikey Garcia. All these fighters done it. He did it with, and they left and made their highest purse. He did it with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, very next fight after the Bobby Arum situation, he made damn near 10 mil to fight David Avanesian. Then he fought Spence and made like 25 mil. I mean, it is what it is. Your boy, no credit. I'm out.